Great. So we'll come to a comfortable seat. Today we're going to do opening up through the fronts of the legs, our quads, and a whole bunch of other stuff trickled in there as well. So let's come to actually lie down this morning. So you're going to come to lie flat on the back and keep the soles of your feet on the ground. And we'll take one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. And just begin to breathe. You can either keep your eyes open or let them gently close. And setting an intention for your practice this morning, or maybe it's an affirmation for yourself. And as we move and breathe, keep your intention or affirmation with you. Begin to notice your breath moving freely in through the nose into the belly, and out of your belly, out through your nose. And we'll take another deep, full breath in. Now as you exhale, we'll stretch the arms alongside the ears, like you're just getting out of bed in the morning. Maybe you just did. You can stretch your legs long. And then from here, we'll hug the knees into the chest and gently start to make some circles with your knees, any direction, right? Massaging the low back. And then we'll take the soles of the feet mat width distance apart. Again, just slowly starting to open through the fronts of the legs. And then we'll bring the arms out to a cactus. And from here, gently rock your legs from side to side. Move as slow as you can. And then we'll bring the knees back up to center. Let's hug the knees back into the chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. And then we'll come to roll over onto one side and then make your way up to all fours. So hands will go underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to go through a couple rounds of cat-cow. So as you inhale, you'll look up to the sky, tailbone lifts. And now as you exhale, you'll round and press the floor away. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Two more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Last time we inhale to look up. And now as you exhale, you'll round. As you inhale, come back to a neutral spine. We're going to start to engage through our core. So extend your left foot back behind you. And stage one is to stay here, flex your left foot. And then if you want to add on a little bit more, right arm reaches alongside the ear. Hug the belly in. Take a nice deep breath in. And now we're going to tap our hand to our left knee. Bring your left knee in. Good, and then extend back out. As you inhale, beautiful. Exhale, hand to knee. Inhale to reach. Exhale, hand to knee. Last time, inhale, reach. Maybe you're testing your balance a little bit. Exhale, hand to knee. Good, we're gonna reach all the way back out. Hug the belly back in. And then we'll replace the right hand down and then the left knee down. Wag your hips a little side to side. And then we'll switch legs. So now the right foot will extend back behind, flex your toes. That's your right foot, left arm reaches out. Take a deep breath in, and now as you exhale, tap your left hand to the right knee. Inhale and reach back out. Exhale and tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Good. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Last time, inhale, reach. And exhale, tap. Good. On the inhale, we reach back out, belly draws in, feel the core engage. And then as you exhale, release the left palm, right knee, and we'll sit back to a child's pose. Take a couple breaths here. If your forehead doesn't reach the mat, you can stack your fists and let your head rest on the fists. And we'll take another full breath in. Then a deep breath out. And then as you inhale, we'll come back up to all fours. So we're gonna have a little fun here. Our left foot's gonna reach back behind, and then you're gonna bend your left knee. So the sole of the foot is like reaching up to the sky. From here, now if you can, you're gonna reach your right hand around to grab hold of your left foot, but you don't have to, right? If it's too much, you just kick your left heel up to the sky. If you have hold of your foot, kick the foot into hand, hand to foot. Another deep breath in. Good, and as you exhale, release. Whew. We switch sides. Right foot kicks back. Right, we start with the right knee bent. And if you can't reach the foot, you kick your foot up to the sky. Right, if you want to add on, your left hand reaches back behind and grabs hold of the right foot. Kick your foot into hand, hand into foot. Taking another full breath in, and then exhale, release. We'll come up back to all fours, and then we'll lift our hips up and back to down dog. As always, you can always rest in puppy pose, where the knees are down, hands walk out in front. Right, but if you want more, we go into down dog. Take a moment, pedal your feet out, shake your head, yes and no. Spread wide through your fingertips. And then steady the feet. As you inhale, we'll come forward to a plank. Modification, you drop your knees. And exhale, down dog. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, rock forward to a plank. Knees can be down. Exhale, down dog. Last time, inhale, forward to plank. You got it, exhale, down dog. Take a couple breaths. Again, you can always lower your knees. And then from here, we'll walk the feet slowly all the way to the top of the mat. Take your time to get there. No rush, there's no rush in yoga. As you inhale, hands come to shins, lift and lengthen halfway. And as you exhale, you'll fold. Inhale, hands come to shins, lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Last time, inhale, hands to shins, lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. On the inhale, we're gonna reach the arms all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, hands will come back through the heart center. Right? Take a moment, come back to your affirmation or intention. And as we continue to move and breathe, keep this with you in your heart, your mind. And we'll inhale to reach the arms all the way back up. As you exhale, fold, touch the mat. On the inhale, we lengthen halfway. And as you exhale, you'll plant your fingertips down, take a big step back with the right foot. So modification, you lower your knee to the mat. And we'll walk our fingertips out on a diagonal to the right. You can gently wag your hips a little side to side, or you can stay still. Take deep breaths. And then as you inhale, we come back to center. Nice. Now we'll lower the right knee to the mat. Squeeze your legs towards one another without actually moving them, and we'll reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Now grab hold of your right wrist with the left hand. Inhale to grow a little taller, and exhale to crescent to the left. Feel a nice stretch on the right hip, right belly. And then we inhale to rise back up. Exhale, plant your palms, and then we'll step forward to a forward fold. Good. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms will reach up. And exhale, we'll fold. Switching sides. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fingertips plant down. Big step back with your left foot. Again, you can lower the left knee down. Fingertips will walk out on a diagonal to the left. Gently wag your hips from side to side. Then as you inhale, hands come back to center. We'll lower the left knee if it's not already there. And we'll inhale to reach the arms up. Again, squeeze your legs towards one another without actually moving them. And then we'll grab hold of our left wrist with the right hand. Take a deep breath in, reach your left arm up, and as you exhale, lean to the right. And as you inhale, we come back up to center. Exhale, release the hands down. And then we'll step forward to a forward fold. Feet are hip width distance apart. You can have a little bend in the knees. On the inhale, we'll lift through the chest halfway. And exhale, fold. 2 more. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Last time. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. On the inhale, the arms will reach all the way back up to the sky. And as you exhale, hands will come to the heart. And from here, we'll go through a couple half sun breaths. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms will reach all the way back up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Let's do one more. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach up. And now as you exhale, we'll bring the hands back to the heart center. From here, we'll inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Good, now you're going to take your left hand to the left hip, right arm reaches up, and we're gonna crescent to the left. You can let your right hip poke out a little bit. Nice deep breaths. And then as you inhale, we rise back up. Right hand comes to the hip, left arm reaches up, and exhale, lean to the right. Beautiful. Then we'll inhale to rise. Both arms reach up. You got it. Exhale and we'll fold. We'll add on from here. Inhale halfway. Now as you exhale, you'll plant your palms and step back to down dog. On the inhale, we rock forward to plank. You can always lower your knees, and then we'll lower to the belly. Untuck the toes. We'll press into the palms, chest will lift up, cobra. Draw your shoulders back. And then as you exhale, move back to down dog. Take a couple breaths. And then we'll inhale high up onto the toes, look between the hands. Exhale, feet walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms reach up. Good, exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, back to down dog. The puppy left me. On your inhale, we'll come forward to plank. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, chest to rise, cobra. Exhale, down dog. As you inhale, we'll rise back up onto the toes, look between the hands. Exhale, feet walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, hands come back to the heart. Now we're going to add on a little bit. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. As you exhale, plant your fingertips down and take a big step back with the left foot. Lower the left knee. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, palms plant. We step back to down dog. You got it. Awesome. Inhale to plank. Exhale to your belly. Inhale, chest rises, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high up onto your toes, and as you exhale, bend the knees, walk your feet to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise. Good, we have one more. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step back with your right foot and lower your right knee down. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, plant the palms, we step back to down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale to your belly. Good. Then from here, we're going to stay in like this cobra position, but we're going to walk our fingertips, right? So you're going to tent your fingertips and place them at the front of the mat. We're not going to lift up a whole lot, but we're lifting a little bit. So you'll press down through your fingertips and start to lift the chest. Yeah, it's called gecko cobra. I don't know why. And then we'll lower back down. Now we'll bring the fingertips a little closer to us, but they're still mat width distance apart. Press into your fingertips again, lift the chest, little bend in the elbows still, and then lower back down. Now your fingertips will travel underneath your elbows, right? So your arms are at a 90-degree angle, and then we'll press into the fingertips, chest lifts up. It doesn't have to be a big lift, it can be a little lift. Beautiful, and then we'll lower back down. From here, now the hands will plant underneath the shoulders, normal cobra. It's really good for our posture, that little sequence there. And then as you exhale, we'll sit the hips back to child's pose. Give your arms a break. You can let the arms swing alongside the body. And then as you inhale, we rise back up to all fours. And we'll step back to down dog or puppy pose. Taking a couple breaths here. And then on your inhale, we'll reach the right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, bend your right knee, open the hip. You can also do this from the left knee as well. And then release your right foot down. And we'll switch sides. Inhale, left leg to rise. As you exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. And then release the left foot down. From here, we'll walk the feet all the way to the top of the mat. We'll inhale to lengthen. And now as we exhale, we'll fold, clasp opposite elbows, and let yourself gently rock side to side. Relax everything, the head, the neck, the shoulders. And then we'll release the fingertips down. As you inhale, you'll lengthen, exhale, and fold. On the inhale, our arms will reach all the way up. And now as you exhale, hands come back to the heart. Awesome. From here, let's step the right foot back. And so now we're in a high lunge. Have a little bend in the right knee. Draw your legs towards one another. As you inhale, arms reach up. So adding the crescent here, left hand comes to your hip, right arm reaches up, and then lean to the left. Yeah, and test your balance a little bit. And then we inhale to come back up, hand comes back to the hip, step forward. Nice, and then we switch sides. Take a big step back with the left foot, little bend in the left knee. Your right hand's gonna come to the hip, left arm reaches up, and then crescent to the right. Nice. Inhale to rise. As you exhale, fingertips plant down, we step forward, forward fold. Inhale halfway. As you exhale, we'll take a little rest in a forward fold. Nice, and then as you inhale, we re-lengthen. Now as you exhale, you're gonna bend your knees a whole lot. Fingertips will walk behind your heels, so it's like you're sitting down into a chair. Imaginary chair, and then we'll inhale to reach the arms up. So you want your knees, again, tracking always between the second and third toe. There's a gentle squeeze on the inner edges of your feet, right? Imagine you had a rubber band or a resistance band around your ankles, but the knees are moving out. Good, hugging the belly in. Another full breath in, and as you exhale, fold. Give your legs a little break. Inhale to lengthen halfway, and now we'll exhale, plant the palms, step back to down dog. We'll take a vinyasa here, and your option is to always skip. Right? You can rest in down dog or puppy pose. On the inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale to your belly. Inhale, chest to rise to cobra. And as you exhale, we'll come back to down dog. On the inhale, we reach the right leg up to the sky. And then as you exhale, you can either lower your left knee down or we take a big step forward with the right foot. Yeah. From here, pivot and plant your left heel down. So now your left toes are pointed more to the front of the mat. And we'll inhale to reach the arms up. Warrior one. Take a couple breaths here. Feel all four corners of both your feet rooted and supported by the ground. Beautiful. Taking another deep breath in. And as you exhale, fingertips will release down. So you're going to keep your left foot planted, left fingertips down, And then left hand's gonna come to the hip. We're taking a little twist here. Pull your right hip back, and then maybe your right arm reaches up. Huge stretch in the left calf maybe. Beautiful, then we'll release the right hand down. Plant your palms, we come back to down dog, however you get there. Right, so you can lower through all fours and then come back to down dog. And then we'll inhale, lift the left leg up. And now as you exhale, left foot steps forward between the hands. However it gets there. Let's pivot and plant the right heel down. And then we'll inhale to reach the arms up, warrior one. Again, get heavy into the feet, but feel lightness in the upper body, the chest, the head, the fingertips. Another deep breath in. Now as you exhale, your left hand will come to your hip, right hand or right fingertips plant down. Keep your right toes how they are unless you feel any not so good stuff on the foot, then you can come to the ball of the foot. And then we'll reach the left arm up, take a twist. And then as you exhale, release your left palm down and we'll step forward to a forward fold. On the inhale, we lengthen halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms will reach all the way up. Then exhale, hands come to the heart. Nice. Inhale, arms rise. Then exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, halfway. Now as you exhale, we'll plant the fingertips, right? It's okay to have a bend in the knees, but the hands will come underneath the shoulders. We're gonna sweep our right leg straight up and back. Flex your right foot. So if you're tight in your hamstrings, again, good to have a bend in the left knee. Keep your chest reaching forward. And then from here, we're gonna bend the right knee, right? Just like we did at the beginning of class. Kick your right heel up to the sky. And then we'll step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. All right, we switch sides. Fingertips reach underneath the shoulders. It's okay to have a bend in the right knee, and we'll sweep our left leg up and back. Keep reaching your chest forward. And then we'll bend the left knee and kick your left heel up to the sky. Nice, and then we'll fold forward. Inhale to grow longer. Exhale, back to down dog. And from here, we'll step our right foot all the way to the outside edge of the right mat. Right, you can use your hand to help get it there and then lower your left knee down. Come up onto the fingertips, squeeze your legs towards one another. Get nice and tall in the chest, draw the shoulders back. Take a couple moments here. Without actually moving your legs, draw them towards one another. So you might start to feel a bigger stretch in the front of your left hip. Nice. And then we'll step back to down dog. Or all fours. And now your left foot's going to step to the outside edge of your left mat, or wider than your hip, and then lower your right knee down. We come up onto the fingertips to start. Draw your right knee forward, your left foot back. So you feel like you could scrunch up the mat, right? But you're not actually moving them anywhere. Broaden through your chest, your collarbones. And then we come back to down dog. On the inhale, rise up onto the toes, look between the hands, and exhale, feet will walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, you'll lengthen halfway. Exhale, you'll fold. As you inhale, arms will reach all the way up. And exhale, hands come to the heart. Take a moment, maybe the eyes close, or keep your gaze steady. Noticing the energy that you're building in your body. Notice a difference maybe in the hips already, fronts of the legs. And then we'll travel the hands to the hips. Take a big step back with your right foot. Your right heel, or sorry, the outside edge of your right foot will be parallel with the outside edge of the mat. Let the hips get heavy. Arms will come out to a T into warrior two and gaze out over your left fingertips. Beautiful. From here, we're going to do a little transition, and we're going to sweep the arms. So you're going to come to the ball of the right foot and now sweep the arms up. So we're in our crescent lunge again. Bend through the right knee, start to get a little deeper in the right leg, right hip. Taking another full breath in, my legs are shaking. Exhale, fingertips release down, and we'll step forward to a forward fold. Right, hang out here, notice the difference. And then we'll inhale to grow a little longer, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. And as you exhale, hands will come to the heart. Beautiful, and we'll switch sides. So now you'll take a big step back with your left foot. Coming into warrior two. Outside edge of the left foot is parallel with the outside edge of the mat. Bring your arms out to a T. Nice. Gaze out over your right fingertips. Let the shoulders relax. Beautiful, then we're going to do our little transition here. You're going to spin to the ball of your left foot. Arms sweep up to the sky now. And then you'll bend your left knee, getting deeper into the front of your left hip. If you have to drop the knee down, you totally can. Beautiful, another deep breath in. And exhale, hands plant, down dog. As you inhale, we come forward to plank. Exhale, lower to the belly. Good, inhale, chest rises up to cobra. And then as you exhale, we'll sit the hips back. Let's take a rest in child's pose. Taking a couple breaths. Coming back to your intention. What brought you to your practice this morning? What is... Our intentions are like roadmaps for ourselves, for our day. So where's your roadmap taking you? And then we'll come all the way back up to all fours. And then we'll step forward to a forward fold. On the inhale, we lengthen halfway. As you exhale, we fold. Inhale, arms will reach all the way up. And as you exhale, hands come back to the heart. Nice, so now we're gonna do a simple quad stretch. So you'll take your left foot, bend it back behind you, and then grab hold of the left foot with the left hand. Right, try and keep the knees in line with one another. Pull the heel towards the butt. You got it. If you need a wall for balance, you could go ahead and take your right hand on the wall. Oops, sorry. And then release the foot down. And then we switch sides. Bend your right knee, grab hold of the right foot. Maybe your left fingertips are at the wall. Nice, and then we release. All right, we're gonna add on a little bit. So let's start on the left leg again. So your right hand, you can use it against a wall. Root down through your right foot and then bend the left knee. So stage one, you stay here, kick your foot into hand, hand into foot. If you wanna move on, little bend in the right knee, and then you'll reach your arm up alongside the ear. From here, send your hips back, send the arm forward, chest forward, and then begin to kick your foot into hand, hand into foot. This is called dancer's pose. If you fall out, you come right back in. And then we come all the way back up. Beautiful, let that side go. You can pedal your feet out, and then we'll switch sides. So now you'll root down through your left foot, bend your right knee, grab hold of your right foot with the right hand. Find a gaze, something that's not moving, maybe a grain of wood, and then left arm reaches up. From here, little bend in the left knee, start to send yourself forward, right? If you fall out, you come right back in. And then you'll kick your foot into hand, hand into foot, give yourself traction. Right? We have fun, we see what we can do. We don't judge. And then you come all the way back up. Awesome job. Good. Shake your legs out. On the inhale, arms rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. And exhale, we'll move back to down dog. Nice, and we're gonna do another low lunge. So the right foot will travel forward between the hands. We'll lower the left knee down. Walk your left knee as far back as you comfortably can, and we'll take the hands on top of the right leg. Right, you can interlace the hands, and then let the hips get heavy, and then squeeze your legs towards one another. Maybe you lift your chest up a little bit more. Good, another deep breath in, and then as you exhale, we come up, and then we'll switch sides, just lowering your right knee and then left foot steps forward. If you want to be fancy, you can transition through down dog. And we'll let the hips get heavy, hands come onto the left knee, right? One side's totally different. And then you'll press your hands into the knee to move the chest back. Keep your back toes tucked under. That'll protect the ankle and knee joint. And then we'll come all the way back up. Awesome. All right, switching sides once again. Right foot steps forward. Take your right foot and turn your right toes out to the right a little bit. Left palm's gonna plant down. Right hand comes to your right knee. You can walk your left knee a little further back. And then from here, we bend the left knee. So stage one, you stay with your foot down. Stage two, you lift your foot up. Starting to get a nice stretch in your left quad. Maybe you reach your right hand around to grab hold of the foot. This one's called monkey pose. Or crazy, twisted monkey. Nice. Taking another deep breath in. And then we exhale, release. Good, come through all fours. We switch sides. Your right knee comes down. Left foot comes to the outside edge of the mat. I'll go this way, and you'll spin your left toes out a little bit, right? This one's so good for my runners in the class. Right palm plants. Left hand comes to your left leg. Right, walk your right knee as far back as it comfortably can. Start to twist the belly to the left. And then maybe bend your left knee. Right, and you hang out there. Unless you get a cramp in your hamstring, then release the foot down. And then left palm releases back. See if you can grab hold of your right foot with your left hand. Again, they're just options. And then we'll release. Good, now we'll come all the way back up and we'll come to a seated position. So the soles of the feet will be down on the ground. We'll go ahead and give ourselves a little hug. We can rock a little side to side. And we are going to do one reverse plank or reverse tabletop. Super good for opening up through the shoulders. So your palms will come down on the ground. I personally have tight shoulders, so I keep my hands facing outwards. If you are super open in your shoulders, you can turn your fingertips to face backwards, right? But again, limited range of motion. Your fingertips reach out to the sides. Place the soles of your feet down, draw the shoulders back. And then from here, without actually squeezing, without moving your heels, you're dragging your heels towards your butt. And then from there, that engages the backs of the legs. We'll lift the hips up. It's okay to keep your head looking forward, right? That's better to protect the neck than to fling it backwards. Feel the opening in the front of the chest, the shoulders. Beautiful, and then we'll release slowly down. We'll only do one of those. Let's extend the feet out in front of us. As we inhale, arms will rise. As you exhale, fold forward. You grab hold of whatever you can, the toes, the shins. Taking a couple breaths. And then as you inhale, slowly rise back up. And now we'll come to lie down. So our final big pose of the day is bridge pose. We do it 3 times in a yoga practice. 3 is our lucky number in yoga. So option, you place your elbows at the sides of the waistline, your palms face in towards one another. So you look like a T-Rex holding a gift or a shoebox, tissue box. You're gonna plant down through the feet, draw the shoulders back, right? So you'll feel the elbows press down a little bit more. And then from there, hug the belly in, and one vertebrae at a time, we're lifting the hips up. You're rolling up the back. Taking a couple breaths here. Right, if you have it in your practice, you can interlace the hands behind your back, and then shimmy your shoulders underneath you a little bit more. We'll take another full breath in. And now as you exhale, you roll your spine back down. If you're in your T-Rex position, keep your arms there. And then we'll go up 2 more times. So curl the tailbone first, belly hugs in, and then roll the hips up. Keep pressing your elbows down, back of the arms down. Another full breath in. And now as you exhale, slowly roll back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. And then we'll curl the tailbone under again, lifting the hips up. Move slow. Press the elbows down so the shoulders open. And then we release very slowly, lower back down. Good. From here, take your feet mat width distance apart and let your knees knock in towards one another. One hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. And then we'll bring the arms out to a cactus or a T. And then windshield wipe the knees from side to side. And then we bring the knees back up to center. We'll extend the right leg long on the mat, left knee hugs in. And circle your left knee around a couple times. And then switch directions if you haven't already done so. And now we'll kick the left heel up to the sky, hold on to the back of the leg, and flex your left foot. Keep your right leg long, the right hip rooted. And then we'll re-bend our left knee, and we'll cross our left knee over to the right. You can use your right hand to give your left knee a little press down. And then as you inhale, we travel back up. Good. So now from here, you're going to bring the sole of the right foot down, and your left knee or left ankle is going to cross over the right knee. And we'll hold on to the back of the right leg, coming into a reclined pigeon pose. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. And then we'll place the right foot down on the mat. Beautiful, we'll switch sides. So now your left leg will come long on the mat, and then the right knee will hug in. Circle your right knee around. And then switch the direction of the circle if you haven't done so already. Beautiful, and then we'll hold on to the back of the right leg, kick your right heel up to the sky. You can point and flex the foot or circle your ankle around. Try and keep the left hip rooted. And then we'll bend the right knee back in. We'll cross it over to the left. You can use your left hand to give your right leg a little press. Feel the twist traveling up the spine, even into the belly. And as you inhale, we come back up. Let's drag our left foot closer towards our butt. So our right knee, or right ankle is over the left knee. From here, you can hug the left knee into the chest. Making a reclined pigeon. Flex both feet. Relax your jaw. Relax the shoulders. And from here, you place your left foot back down. Place both soles of the feet down on the mat. Arms come out to a T. And now we'll just take a simple twist. Let your knees rock over to the right. Try and keep both shoulders down. Then you can gaze over your left arm, or your gaze can be straight up to the sky. And then the knees will travel through center. Place the soles of the feet back down. And then we'll switch sides. Let your knees knock over to the left. Relax your shoulders. On the inhale, knees come back up to center. Now you'll take the soles of the feet together and let your knees knock outwards. Again, one hand comes to the belly, one hand to the heart. We'll take a couple moments here just to breathe. Let our hips reopen. Then we'll bring the knees back in. And we'll come into happy baby, or you can stay with your knees hugging into the chest. Right, happy baby, you have a couple of options. You either grab hold of your knees, right, soles of the feet, reach up to the sky, you rock a little side to side. Maybe you can grab hold of your shins or the outside edges of the feet. Everybody's body is different. And slowly, when you're ready, you're going to lower all the way down for Shavasana. Right, so you can extend your feet long. You can turn your palms to face up. Or you can come into a seated meditation. And we'll be here for about 3 minutes, so just let yourself rest. Wherever you are, just breathe and let yourself come back to your intention for your practice. We have another minute to breathe. Full inhales, deep exhales. And then slowly take a deeper breath in through the nose into your belly. And out of the belly, out through your nose. See if you can expand your listening. Maybe you too hear the sound of wind outside. Maybe you hear birds chirping. And then wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. If you're in Shavasana, stretch your arms and stretch the legs. If you're in seated meditation, you can stay where you are. Maybe you stretch your arms up towards the sky. You can interlace the hands gently. Wiggle yourself a little side to side. If you're in Shavasana, you'll hug the knees into the chest and then come to roll over to one side. And make your way back up to a comfortable seated position. With your eyes closed, the hands will stay on the knees for a moment as we all transition back to a more awakened state, more mindful awareness. Allow the breath to deepen a little bit more. And coming back to your intention, bring the hands in front of the heart center. And as you go throughout the rest of your day and into your weekend, whatever you may be doing, let your intention guide you. It's always there for you to come back to bring you to a more grounded state, or maybe a more energetic state. For everybody, it's different. And send yourself lots of thanks and gratitude for your time, your practice, your strength, and grace. And in honor of our time, I'll gently sing the sound of Om one time. And you can sing along in your own homes, or you can just listen. I'll take a full breath in. We'll bow our heads to our very own hearts. Thank you all so much again for practicing with me on this beautiful Saturday morning. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.